Hello, my name is Daniel Sanchez and welcome to the Sanchez Master Billiard class. So today I will try to explain how is the stand position of the body and the bridge to play good billiard. As you know, there is many kind of players, different position body, but normally the basic you have to be comfortable with your body, with the balance. So normally if you put it straight, the balance is not so good, so that's why billiard player put normally the left, if you are right-handed, left leg a little bit more in front to have a good balance with your body and just lay down comfortable to play. So that means that your body, even you shoot soft or hard stroke, your body will never move. You know, you can shoot and then your body still stand in the right position. That is basically is like that, but then you can find many other players that they stand a little bit more back or a little bit like semi, a little bit more, as a little bit up, and some different kinds. So I'm sure everybody is comfortable with this position. That's the important thing. There is no perfect position to play billiard, so you can be a little bit different each other. So there is not really important. The most important is just to be comfortable. And for the bridge hand is the same. You know, there is a basic one that you have to make a solid bridge, solid hand. It doesn't have to move when you shoot. Normally when you shoot hard is the problem that hand can move. My position of a hand is normally I close bridge and open the three fingers. So my position of hand is very established on the table, very strong on the table. So I have many different points of touching the table. That's why this hand for me is the most stronger one. So even I play very hard, it will never move. But also as the position, you can find many players that play with the open bridge or a little bit more down bridge or a little bit more higher bridge. So you can change your position of the hand. Depends what you need. If you want to play a follow, for example, that you have to go higher, you can close more the fingers and then the cue, it goes automatically higher. If you open the bridge, it goes down. Even if you can open more, it goes more down. So depends what you need. You can change your bridge of the hand to go more higher or more down the ball. It's up to you. So there is no one position that is perfect to play. You can change your hand, you can change your bridge, you can change even your possession of body if it's comfortable for you. We can find also a bridge that you have to put in the cushion. So normally what I do is just put the cue between two fingers and hold it with the OMG finger. I hold the cue to be straight and then a little bit hard the hand. So again, it's important that when you shoot, the cue doesn't move. So I make it very close and then I can shoot without problem, hard. Sometimes we need, for me, I use an open bridge. Sometimes when it's a long distance shot. If I have a long distance shot and I have to hit very thin, I like sometimes to put open bridge, you know, very long cue. And then for me it's more easy to hit thin the ball because I can see my cue line more longer and more easy to aim in. So there is many kinds of bridges, so that you can choose anyone is good. About the bridge in the different positions, for example now, I have to play a follow. If I make an open bridge, my cue it goes center ball. So I need to go higher. It's difficult without changing the bridge, go higher with the cue. So what I do, I close the bridge, I put my fingers together and then automatically my cue go higher to play follow. Then it's much more easy just moving the bridge to go high in the ball and play a follow. If I need just my ball rolling, so I just, before it was for the follow, I open the bridge, my cue automatically go down. So that's just to rolling the ball. I don't need to move my bridge to go more down or more high. If I need to go down, it's even more open bridge. No? Then my cue, it goes down the ball. So it's more easy. If you see here, the first one is a follow, second one is a center, third one is a draw. Just changing my bridge. So then it means that my cue is always most flat possible. It doesn't go with another angle, and then I can play a draw easily. So that means that moving your hand you can go directly to play what you need. Follow, just rolling the ball in the center, or just draw. Sometimes we need to make a curve. When you need to make a curve, it's more easy. The cue go from up to down. That means I can make a big bridge, but play draw. Then my cue goes different angle. Then it's more easy to make a curve. And my ball make a curve around the table. Because the angle of the cue make the ball make a curve. So you can combine all these positions of bridge to make what you need to make in the table. Players different position body, but normally the basic you have to be comfortable with your body, with the balance. So normally, if you put it straight, the balance is not so good. So that's why billiard player put normally the left. If you are right-handed, left leg a little bit more in front to have a good balance with your body, and just lay down comfortable to play. So that means that your body, even you shoot soft or hard stroke, your body will never move. The most important is just to be comfortable. And for the bridge hand is the same. You know, there is a basic one that you have to make a solid bridge, solid hand. It doesn't have to move when you shoot. Normally when you shoot hard is the problem that hand can move. My position of a hand is normally I close bridge and open the three fingers. So my position of hand is very established on the table, very strong on the table. So I have many different points of touching the table. That's why this hand for me is the most stronger one. What we can practice or what we can do when we have normally 5 minutes practice from some tournaments, we in the PBA, we have 3 minutes practice. So what I do normally is, of course, warm up of my arm and also see the reaction of the table. See if the table is sliding or is getting short or how much take spin on the cushion. So normally I put this kind of positions, easy to play just long, short, long. And then I see how much spin take the ball there in the cushion. This is normal reaction, so I can see the table is not so long, it's not sliding, or it's not too short. So what I do also is to play to short cushion the same way, with a little bit of spin, and see if taking many spin there, if it's taking many spin, or if it's sliding. So it's sliding a little bit, so it's a kind of not long table, but a little bit sliding some angle, so I can imagine reaction when I have in the game. So I need to know also if the table is sliding sometimes when it makes long, short, how much reaction here, cut the spin. So normally I play this kind of shots to see the reaction here. If it's very straight or open a little bit, so it's sliding, looks like a new table. So that kind of reactions, I already know how the table works. It's not a really long table, it's not a really short table. So I have to imagine in my mind when I play what I see in the practice. So that is what I do in the practice time when I have 3 minutes, so I have not so much time, so I have to go a little bit hurry up. So this is the end of first session where we see the stand of the body and the different bridges that we can use to play. And the next episode we will see about stroke. That is really, really important. Welcome Sports Channel. 구독, 좋아요.
Welcome to